My name's Mario Aguera and I'm the producer on Thief 4. Well, I've been into games since I was a child. I got my first computer in 1977, and back then I was writing games, copying in listings from magazines. And from like a passion, I was lucky enough to make a career out of it. So I went from programmer, doing programming on games, to production, and now I'm running a project. From a production point of view, what we really need to have is passion for making games. You need to have that level of enthusiasm, that love for what you do, because that will come through in the final product. But what makes a great game from a gamer's point of view, I mean, there's such a variety of different games, so it can be different elements. But ultimately, I think it's a game that makes you smile, you know, something that you just enjoy the moment of playing them. Well, my production team is unique because of the quality of the people that I have in my team. The level of experience is truly outstanding. You know, we're now at a point where we have people working in video games who have 2, 3, 4 games experience in that, and that experience just raises the bar to a whole new level. From when I started, and it was one guy in a bedroom programming on their own, to now you have experts in so many different fields, and again the passion that they bring to the title. I mean, they are first and foremost Thief fans, and they just want the best for this. Probably the moments when you see elements come together, from initial concepts, ideas, brainstorming, and you go through design, paper design, and iterations. And then there's a moment in time when these elements will come together and you'll see something click, and that's incredibly pleasurable. I mean, I take pride in the team and the team's contribution, but when you see those moments working, it's very, very satisfying, and you just have that little moment inside you. It's like, I helped produce that, make that happen. That's a tough question. Yeah, there's just so many fantastic games out there, and historically, I can go back to when I was a really young child. I remember being just amazed by an Atari game called Pole Position, where I was just the notion of driving a car when I'm like 7 years old and in street racing was just an amazing fantasy. It was brilliant, but I think the greatest game of all time, I'd have to say it's Super Mario 64. That game was just such a revelation. The world that it gave you to explore, it was so much fun to play in it, and it was just done so effortlessly. The step from 2D to 3D was just a seamless experience, and again, ultimately, I think what makes a great game is a game that, as you're playing, you find yourself smiling, and that's that level of enjoyment. And the learning curve and the challenges in Super Mario 64 was just wonderful.